Hello students, today I am going to start class 6 GK chapter, that is Go Green, and under this there are 3 sub-chapters. Now first I start the environment related terms, that is on page number 56. Now here, what is environment? So first of all, what is environment? Environment are the surroundings around us. So here some match of the column. So first here is acid rain. So what is it? Acid rain. Acid rain means rain tainted by chemical waste that burns. Now here second is afforestation. Afforestation, what do you mean by afforestation? That is the raising of forest by planting or sowing seeds in non-forest land. Here third, that is biodegradable. Biodegradable means something that can be broken down into molecules and goes back into nature. Now fourth one is biodiversity. Biodiversity means the range of different forms of plant and animal life and the ecosystem in given area. So match the biodiversity with the range of different forms of plants and animal life and the ecosystem in given area. Now next one is the conservation. Conservation means careful use and protection of nature. So match the conservation with the careful use and protection of nature. Next one, that is the deforestation. Now what is deforestation? Deforestation means clearing of forest by cutting down trees on a large scale. Next one, that is the habitat. Habitat is the place where people, animals and plants live and grow. Next one, that is the oil spill. Oil spill, that is accidental discharge of petroleum into water bodies which can damage aquatic life. Now next, that is pesticides. So usually pesticides we use in the fields. So what is pesticides? They are the substances used to control pests that eat food resources. Next one is a pollutant. Pollutant, what do you mean by pollutant? Pollutant, that is anything that spoils the quality of matter, quality of water, air and therefore harms the living things. Now here the last one, that is the recycle. So recycle, to treat or process used or waste material so as to make them suitable for reuse. So this is all about the chapter environment related terms. Now come on the next page, that is 57, and here the name is effects of pollution. So in this, what is given? That some emperors, kings that made beautiful palaces, tombs, temples and forts, but due to pollution they have got damaged. So here some pictures are given and some description is given. So here description is the sandstone and marble of this medieval monument in Delhi that is turning black due to the fumes and smoke spewing from Indraprastha Rajghat power stations. So which of this is that is the Red Fort. So this is the description of Red Fort. The next one, that is the sulfur dioxide gas and dust emission from the Mathura oil refinery and smoke from many small industries and foundries located in the area are blackening the snow white marble of this most famous monument of India. So which of this is most famous monument? So identify this monument. This is the Taj Mahal. Next one, that is the vibration caused by the loud noise emanating from the aeroplanes landing and taking off. It is also being damaged by the salty spray of the seas. So this is the Konark temple. Next one, that is Delhi is damaging the walls of this building, which is the world's biggest presidential house. So it is known as the Rashtrapati Bhavan. Next is air pollution in Kolkata is taking its toll on the marble of this monument. So identify this monument that is Victoria Memorial. So this is all about the chapter effect of pollution. Now next, that is on page number 58, the wildlife sanctuaries in India. So here some description is given of some wildlife sanctuaries and you have to identify the wildlife sanctuary. So first here, that is a national park has been named after the renowned wildlife story writer Jim Corbett, and it has also been featured in many wildlife documentaries to raise awareness about the mighty and stunning Bengal tigers. So this wildlife sanctuary is Corbett National Park. The second description here given, this national parks boast of its number of tigers and other wildlife species, and due to the noteworthy number of tigers, it was declared as Tiger Reserve Forest in 2006. So it is Kaziranga National Park. Now third one, that is this national park is the most popular among all the national park in South India, and it is a natural home to elephants and several other endangered species. So the third one, that is the Bandipur National Park. Fourth one, that is this national park is one of the largest national park of Madhya Pradesh, and it has a noteworthy number of tigers, and it is known as Bandhavgarh National Park. Next one is the fifth one, that is this national park in UP was declared as a wildlife sanctuary for swamp deer in 1958, and 20 years later it was declared as a tiger reserve due to its large number of tigers, and this is Dudhwa National Park. Next, that is sixth, this national park was formerly called Bharatpur Bird Sanctuary, and it hosts a large number of avifauna during the summers, and this is Kyoldio Ghana National Park. Next one, that is this national park in Kerala, that is the only national park in India that has a larger lake in the forest, and it is located on the evergreen hills of the Western Ghats, and it is famous for its elephant reserve and tiger reserve, and the name is Periyar National Park. Now last one, that is this national park and wildlife sanctuary, that is the only one in India that has Asiatic lions, and it was established in 1965, and it is one of the largest preserved area for the Asiatic lions, and this is known as Gir National Park. So this is all about the three subchapters: wildlife sanctuaries in India, environment related terms, and effect of pollution. Thank you.